Eldram.
Mr. Speaker,
Yo.
observing the medical marijuana legalization bill's failed initial votes, can the Prime Minister tell the people of the House why he is unable to whip his own members of Parliament to vote on his legislation? Is a single piece of legislation the government introduces ever gonna pass the House of Parliament?
Prime Minister, what do you have to say to that? Mr. Speaker, the votes cast by the Tory MPs in regards to the MLLB bill is quite astonishing. A member did not even bother to read the bill, and another member voted nay on the bill due to the issue she brought up in the Roblox UK. Honestly.
Mr. Speaker, judging by the lack of competence we've seen so far from the Prime Minister on efficiently passing a single piece of legislation, can the Prime Minister outline how he's different to the dysfunction and indolence we saw with the former Prime Minister Vui? Was there any reason to change Prime Minister at all?
Erwin, you got anything to say about that? Mr. Speaker, for one, I ain't dead, and two, I introduced bills White the predecessor did not. As well, I am in constant contact with members on both sides of the floor on what is best for our nation.
Mr. Speaker, can the Prime Minister tell the people of the United Kingdom when we are expecting an official manifesto from the Conservative Party?
Erwin, so Mr. Speaker, manifestos are just pointless documents with promises and mandates that usually a governing party does not follow. If they want one, they will get one. However, fake promises is not what we will use to lead the people to vote.
Mr. Speaker, can the Prime Minister tell us what mandate he has to do anything when he took no policies or manifesto to the election?
Mr. Speaker, the reason in which no mandate in direct relation to my policies in the election is primarily due to, for one, I did not lead this party, nor have I been a party leadership position. Here I pick what we plan or do not plan to do. Eldram.
Mr. Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. We have a nation of millions in poverty, millions more just getting by, corporate corruption and tax avoidance, crumbling infrastructure, a congested and underfunded National Health Service, a rail system that nobody but the well-off can afford or will break the bank simply trying to catch a train, and a country where our future doctors and nurses are unable to afford to go to university. Why should the people of this country vote for you on July the 7th if you have no policies, no mandate, no vision, cannot even control your own party, let alone have any will to pass any legislation whatsoever?
Here.
Rear and all that, and I can't say that because I'm up here. Mr. Speaker, the majority of MPs who are serving under our party will not be nominated to run again for the seat, as they have shown a lack of dedication, serving the nation, complete disregard, doing their job. Under the previous leadership, the laziness shown by the Prime Minister at this time has. Wait, the Prime Minister. Oh, at the time, Vui has been rubbed off onto the MPs, for which I am ashamed for. In regards to the next election, we will be recreating the way our party shall govern and lead with a proper document which outlines what needs to be done. The people would be voting for a fresh start with fresh MPs to represent the people.
Can I ask a question to the House, Mr. Speak?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you got?
Well, it's not it's a procedural one.
Go ahead.
Motion to adjourn. Prime Minister questions. Better opinion. Say aye.
I
Aye. I don't
Aye.
even know vote.
Aye.
Nay.
Of the country, no.
Nay.
The ayes have it. Ayes have it. Prime Minister questions is adjourned.